I surfed 5 out of 7 days last week. And after that last session, I felt totally stoned and had to take a nap. The stone bit, I can live with. The nap, I don't have time for that. So how do you surf without getting so bloody tired? Welcome to the Wipeout Weekly, the daily podcast for beginners, wannabe surfers, and seasoned wipeout enthusiasts. No hype, no filler, just the highs, lows, and honest truth about learning to surf and finding your place in surf culture. I'm your host, Suze Wilson. Let's go out. Surfing humbles even the fittest among us. You can run marathons, do CrossFit every day of the week, or swim laps, and you still find yourself out of breath just after a few waves. Because, in case you weren't told, surfing is an extreme and endurance sport. Plus, there's nothing natural about it. The muscle groups you're using, triceps, shoulders, traps, lats, lower back, you're using them lying down on a board, so unlike when you're swimming. And paddling can be totally exhausting. 90% of surfing is getting to the lineup and paddling into the right position. You may think that this is all about being in your peak shape, but it's as much about fitness as it is about efficiency. You've seen the best surfers out there. None of them looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger. But they do know how to relax in the surf, conserve energy, and use their breath and body in the most efficient way possible. Some say that paddling should be as easy as walking, treated like a stroll, not a sprint. Before we jump into how to be like the best surfers out there, a couple of things to consider. If you're wearing a wetsuit, it might be working against you. If it's not a good fit, no matter how fit you are, you'll always be on your back foot. A poorly fitting wetsuit can wear you out faster than you think, especially if it's too tight around the shoulders or traps. It could be too thick for the conditions, and you didn't even notice. Or if your suit doesn't keep you warm enough, you will definitely get tired faster. That's why some surfers swear by Yamamoto neoprene and custom wetsuits. But it's hard to tell for sure how much difference that would make to your efficiency without trying them out. Two other considerations that typically skip our attention. One, you need to fuel up. If you don't have the energy, there's no way you'll hit any efficiency levels. Your brain just won't compute. Make sure you drink enough water too. It's just like in any other sport. Two, be smart. No matter how great the waves are, everyone has a different limit as to how much time they can spend in the water and surfing. If you feel like you're running out of juice, it's time to call it a day and get onto your recovery. Because endurance is built over time. Your body needs recovery days, sleep, and proper fuel to adapt. You're building that slow twitch muscle fibers and increasing your efficiency. You know, science. Actually, there's one more thing before we jump into what to do so you don't get so tired in the surf. Sometimes it's the conditions, not your fitness. Getting pounded by a massive beach break on a strong current day wills up anyone. So one day you may feel like a surfing Superman. The next day, like a total failure. Okay, so here are a few things you can do to knock conk out too early while surfing, according to our good surfer friends on Reddit. First of all, accept that you need to be fit to surf. No shortcuts. Also, you can do all the land training like cardio, resistance, and strength, but it's surfing regularly that will make all the difference. Get smart and time your paddle outs during lulls. Also, use rip currents or channels to your advantage and rest outside the impact zone. As for paddling, Paddle with long, smooth strokes, no trashing. No sprinting unless it's required to catch a wave. Focus on your position first and foremost. Also, practice posture and body awareness, especially if you're starting out. Are you in the sweet spot on your board? Not too far forward, not too far back. Are you lifting your chest with your lower back constantly? If it all hurts, you can practice on land by doing some prone supermans or thoracic extensions. Everyone says it because it's true. The more you surf, the easier it gets. Paddle fitness is earned in the ocean, no cheating. Technique helps, gear helps, fitness helps, but nothing replaces water time. And that's all for today. Check out the Wipe Weekly for our free newsletter, more stories and ways to connect with us. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow for more of the Wipe Weekly.